So this is 21st Century Literacy by Elizabeth. So 21st Century Literacies. So there's several different types of literacies: character education, critical literacy, environmental literacy, financial literacy, global literacy, media literacy, mental health literacy, moral literacy, multicultural literacy, and technological literacy. A lot of the literacies overlap. And so here comes the question, why do we need to know about these literacies? Hopefully my video will show you why. Okay, so here we have a citizen, and teaching character education is very important. We want to have informed citizens who want to vote. So as you can see over here, we have a clock. And as time passes, we want to be able to teach citizens how to be good characters within society. We want to teach them the fundamentals about what it means to vote, why it's important to vote. We also want to be able to encourage them to be informed citizens because they are the future. I want to help strengthen students' beliefs and understandings, and I will do this by encouraging an open and inclusive environment. To create an inclusive environment, at the beginning of the year, as a class, we will create a list of agreements that we will promise to uphold throughout the year. Students will then feel free to think openly and critically. I want students who think for themselves in a critical manner. I want them to look at a reading and realize that there is bias and a hidden message, and that people might not be telling us the whole truth. I want them to question why. An example of an activity I would do with my students would be giving them different articles about the exact same idea, which show different points of view. So for example, if we were talking about Ebola, I would give them different articles which showed the social, the political, potentially the medical aspects about it. The media often tells us what to do, what to think, how to think about it, and I think students should have the ability to make those informed decisions, so teaching them how to look beyond the curriculum is important, and how to look beyond what is presented in front of them, especially within the media's expectations. Ultimately, I think respect should be the underlier in each community. Respect is huge. I think that with respect, we can have peace within our society, and teaching students that even though they may not agree with someone else's point of view, as long as they respect it and acknowledge that they may have a different point of view, but it's still okay, is fine with me. Because we may all look a little different, but we're the same in the end. Also, with teaching morals, I want to help students realize that they have value and that they have self-worth. I want to break down stigma around mental health and continue to help bring awareness to mental health. I will do this by educating my students how to help their friends in crisis. I want to encourage people to lift other people up rather than put them down. I believe educators should go beyond the classroom walls and typical lessons to create new experiences for students. So when teaching about multiculturalism, rather than teaching from a book, let students live diversity. Bring the culture into the classroom, whether it be through food or having another class around the world film a day in the life and swap it, or even Skype with another class, providing a real-time issue. In Canada, 2/3 of all households have a large sum of debt. This is an ongoing issue. Therefore, I want to create a class budget in which the students decide what the class spends their money on, giving them $100 and figuring out what they want to do with it. So by incorporating all these literacies, we can cater to students' holistic needs.